Burkina Faso stands at a critical turning point, and once again its leader, Captain Ibrahim Traoré, has taken bold and decisive action. In a stunning development, President Traoré has frozen the assets of 113 high-ranking Burkinabe officials allegedly linked to a plot to assassinate him. But why would those entrusted with the nation's future conspire against its leader? This decision sends shockwaves not only across Burkina Faso, but also throughout Africa. It underscores a growing movement among African leaders to challenge corruption and safeguard their sovereignty. Could this be the beginning of a new era for Burkina Faso? Stay tuned as we unpack the details behind this plot, its implications for the nation, and how Traoré's leadership could reshape Burkina Faso's future. And before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to the African Web and hit that bell icon to stay informed about Africa's most important stories. The assassination plot, a betrayal from within. Imagine the betrayal, a conspiracy brewing among the very officials who swore to serve and protect their nation. The plot to assassinate Captain Ibrahim Traoré involved 113 top government officials, some of the most influential figures in Burkina Faso's political and military circles. Their objective? To remove Traoré, whose vision for Burkina Faso threatens the entrenched power structures that have controlled the nation for decades. But why target Traoré? His rise to power marked a shift in Burkina Faso's political landscape. He has been vocal about dismantling corruption, reclaiming national resources, and prioritizing the welfare of ordinary Burkinabe citizens. Unlike past leaders, Traoré has refused to bow to foreign pressures, focusing instead on Burkina Faso's sovereignty and self-reliance. Could it be that his mission to empower the people is seen as a threat by those benefiting from the status quo? Freezing assets, a strategic move. Traoré's decision to freeze the assets of these officials isn't just a punishment, it's a strategic move to weaken their influence. By cutting off their financial power, Traoré is sending a clear message: no one is above the law. This action not only disrupts their ability to fund any future plots, but also signals to the international community that Burkina Faso is serious about rooting out corruption. What does this mean for the country's economy and governance? Freezing assets of high-ranking officials could temporarily destabilize certain sectors, but it also opens the door for new, transparent leadership to emerge. With corrupt officials sidelined, there's a chance for honest leaders to take the reins and implement policies that truly benefit the people. Could this be the catalyst for long-overdue reforms in Burkina Faso's political system? The role of the military in safeguarding stability. Burkina Faso's military has always played a crucial role in shaping the nation's political landscape. With this plot exposed, the military now faces a significant test. Can it remain united behind Traoré's leadership, or will divisions emerge within its ranks? The loyalty of the armed forces will be a decisive factor in determining the country's future, especially in the face of internal and external pressures. Traoré has consistently called for a disciplined and loyal military, one that serves the interests of the nation rather than individual power brokers. This crisis presents an opportunity to reinforce those values and root out any elements that may threaten national unity. Strengthening the loyalty and professionalism of the armed forces will be critical in ensuring that such plots do not succeed in the future. How will the military respond to this crisis? And what role will it play in shaping the country's stability moving forward? Public reaction, support or skepticism? The Burkina people have been watching these developments closely. Traoré's popularity has been built on his promise to fight corruption and prioritize the needs of ordinary citizens. For many, his actions represent a long-overdue stand against the entrenched elites who have exploited the country's resources for personal gain. But will this latest move to freeze assets be seen as a step toward justice or as a politically motivated action designed to consolidate power? Public opinion will play a significant role in determining the success of Traoré's actions. If citizens perceive this as a genuine effort to protect the nation and uphold the rule of law, it could strengthen his mandate and bolster public confidence in his leadership. However, any perception of injustice or political manipulation could erode public trust and fuel skepticism. How will the people of Burkina Faso respond in the coming weeks? And will they rally behind Traoré's vision for a more transparent and accountable government? Economic implications: short-term pain, long-term gain. Freezing the assets of 113 officials is bound to have immediate economic consequences. Many of these individuals control significant portions of the country's wealth and business networks. Will this decision disrupt essential sectors like trade, finance, and agriculture? While the short-term impact may be challenging, the long-term benefits could outweigh the initial difficulties. By removing corrupt individuals from positions of power, Traoré is laying the foundation for a more transparent and equitable economic system. Could this be the start of a more prosperous and self-reliant Burkina Faso? Strengthening national security. With this plot uncovered, Traoré is likely to tighten national security measures. Increased surveillance, reshuffling of government positions, and more stringent vetting processes for officials could be on the horizon. But how will these measures impact the daily lives of Burkinabe citizens? Will they feel safer, or will it create an atmosphere of suspicion and fear? At the heart of this issue is a critical question. Can Burkina Faso balance security and freedom as it navigates this crisis? Traoré's leadership will be tested in the coming months, and the outcome could shape the nation's future for years to come. Pan-African unity, a call for regional solidarity. This crisis isn't just about Burkina Faso. It highlights a challenge faced by many African nations, where corruption and political instability often derail progress. Traoré's bold actions, however, could become a symbol of resistance against these issues, sparking hope for a new era of governance rooted in transparency and accountability. Could this decisive move serve as a rallying point for Pan-African solidarity in the fight against corruption? Could this be a moment for neighboring countries to stand with Burkina Faso, offering support and collaboration in resisting both internal corruption and external interference? The success of Traoré's leadership could inspire a wave of collective action across West Africa, challenging the entrenched systems that have held the region back. What role will ECOWAS and other regional bodies play in supporting or opposing these developments? And will they recognize this as a pivotal moment for regional unity? Captain Ibrahim Traoré's decision to freeze the assets of 113 top officials marks a bold step toward justice and transparency in Burkina Faso. But will this action be enough to dismantle the networks of corruption and protect his vision for a prosperous, self-reliant nation? What do you think about this bold move by Traoré? Will it strengthen Burkina Faso's position in Africa, or will it face new challenges in the days ahead? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the African Web for more stories that shape Africa's future. Could this be the beginning of a new era for Burkina Faso and Africa as a whole? Let us know what you think.